Hi guys, welcome to another episode of The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Movies about great things, terrible things, and all things bloody.
All things bloody.
That's right. Oh, is that for our spooky Halloween episode?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I guess.
Does that mean we're doing Carrie?
Alright, we'll get to that. So I am your host, Noah. With me forever is Ryan.
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
And Vince.
Vincent Price.
That's right, with the Y.
They
Yeah, get those plugs in early, why not?
Speaking of, just this off tangent, I've been having to do quality control at work, and they did that. You ever heard of Song of Bernadette?
No.
It's an old ass movie. It's like from like the early '60s, or maybe even earlier than that. But it's got a young ass Vincent Price in it.
Oh yeah.
Like black hair. He plays like a prosecutor trying to like convince a girl who believes she sees Mary. She's like, well, she's clearly insane.
Can't take that seriously.
Clearly, she's insane.
He's a prosecutor.
So as I said earlier, this is our spooky Halloween episode.
Spectacular savings, everybody.
I don't know when it's coming out, but hopefully around Halloween.
You have to listen to it on Halloween.
It will
I don't
come,
care what fucking year it is.
I'll put it out on Halloween on
Yeah?
Tuesday.
You're gonna
Okay.
listen. You can only listen to this episode on Halloween.
Yeah, so guys, don't listen to this a moment before. And if it's
No, we're
after,
only putting it up for one day. It's like
yeah, that's it. If you don't
Yeah.
catch it, too bad. It's deleted
If you don't,
forever.
you're the fool.
So guys, this movie, I've never seen it. I'd heard of it. Who picked it? Vince, was it you?
Yeah, I picked it.
Yeah, well, we were due for an ugly,
Yep.
and so we had
This was that, all right.
Yeah.
yeah, James Gunn, who as people know him nowadays as the Guardians of the Galaxy guy.
Yeah.
But his
I knew him as a Scooby Doo guy. No, I'm joking.
But firmly entrenched in the trauma, the house that Lloyd built.
Yeah, that's right. We see a cameo of Lloyd Kaufman in this.
Yep.
Yep.
And this was his first most trauma-ish, not trauma movie.
Had he done?
Did he write or produce Romeo and Juliet?
I think he wrote it.
He wrote. He directed it too. I know he wrote it.
This
I know
isn't
he-
his first directing film.
No.
Well, guys, so no more suspense. We did the 2005 movie Slither.
Or is it?
Mhm.
No, it's 2000.
2006? I'm gonna quickly change that in my notes.
Make us look like idiots, Noah.
Well, there was a sign in the background of the thing. It said the 2005 buck shot or whatever the hell the buck dance was.
They're
Oh well, that's probably because it was filmed in 2005.
Oh yeah, I guess. I've never watched a movie, guys. Get off my ass, okay?
I thought you just thought like when they say a date in a movie, you're like, well, this is when it was filmed.
This is the exact date,
Like
right?
they filmed Blade Runner 2049 in the future.
Well, I was gonna say all the Star Trek movies
Yeah.
are just being back when they're doing Stardate. No
James
longer.
Woods proved that is what happens.
Yeah.
Oh wow, no, okay, because this was his first.
Full on directing.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. He had only done some. He did Tromaville Cafe series. He did some TV short, Sergeant Kabuki Man. He did another short, Trauma Edge TV, more TV, and then he did Slither.
Yeah, because I'd only seen the earliest film of his I'd seen was Super,
Yeah,
which he did after that.
but he wrote Romeo and Juliet
Oh, okay.
and Terror Firmer. No, he wrote Specials. 13 Ghosts. He was like uncredited. Then he did Scooby Doo.
Yeah, Scooby Doo. Yo, that movie was actually really good.
The first one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was distracted by Hot
Then
Nova. And Scrappy
Yeah.
was the villain. Spoiler. He sees
Ah.
Dick, which was...
Also, yeah.
Then he did Dawn of the Dead. Did he direct that? No, I think he just wrote
No, that was Zack Snyder.
it. Yeah, but he wrote it.
Oh, that's slow motion.
Yeah, it's his best film.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's pretty crazy how he went from just like he did that Slither.
What did he do in movie 43?
He didn't do much. He did one of the segment Beazle. He did Super. Then he did a segment in movie 43. Then he did Guardians of the Galaxy.
Well, that was when Marvel really started jumping on to... Like, when they started their film thing, there was established directors. But after that, they were starting pitching the small indie...
Yeah.
Well, now
Small indie directors, which now most big franchises do.
But
Which-
now he's become this like it's pretty crazy.
Hollywood it man.
Yeah. But I like how he's still like he wrote Belko Experiment.
Well, he's one of those guys. Like, even when Guardians of the Galaxy of the Marvel, like the criticism of it's just like the fast food machine that those are.
Yeah.
But the Guardians of the Galaxy, his ones specifically still feel like unique. Like they feel like a James Gunn movie.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Like his style does come through into him.
Yeah. And he's probably used to, filming on lower budgets, so he's probably like saved the studio money maybe by his filming styles and stuff like.
Which is also that weird sensibility, that humorous sensibility he has throughout all his films, even when they get gross or disturbing, like in Super.
Yeah.
Like just sad.
Oh yeah, at the end.
And plus, it's always good to have an excuse to see Michael Rooker.
Oh yeah,
because
he loves using Michael Rooker.
I love Michael Rooker.
Yeah, if he's there, I want to watch it.
Great.
Straight
Nathan Fillion is in this too.
Mm-hmm. Apparently, the last one to be cast.
All right, so guys, let's get into it.
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
It's like, this was some kind of a movie.
Well, because originally I voted for, because everyone wanted to do the remake of The Blob.
Okay.
The Darabont one.
Right.
And which has very similar allusions to this film.
Yeah.
Something just comes down. It basically, well, it's the tale as old as time.
Yeah, so
several alien things of just like something comes from space and bad shit happens.
Yeah, that's pretty much the breakdown of the movie.
There's this alludes to like Body Snatchers, Night of the Creeps, like
the town.
The Thing.
The town seemed like a merger
Romero's
of
movies,
like Shitville from Hobo with a Shotgun and the town from First Blood. Like you mesh those two towns.
Yeah, but it's weird because when it starts off, they
both
like
movies we did, by the way, on the podcast. Guys, go back and listen to those.
Yeah, when it starts off, it's like they're having like the establishing shots and like the shots of the townspeople and stuff, and like they're letting you know that this is kind of like
sleepy town.
A rough.
What was it called?
Wheelsley or
Wheelsley
something.
Yeah, well, we see Confederate flags in the front shops.
Yeah,
it's a good establishing shot for places.
But
and people's accents who go in and out throughout the movie.
Oh, are you talking about Elizabeth Banks's?
Yeah. Who is one of my Hollywood crushes, but even her, I was like, where's that? I mean, I let it go with the accent because based on the nature of the film.
Yeah. But, I mean, this movie's got some, big enough people. Elizabeth Banks still pretty...
It's got some talented people.
Yeah,
talented. Yeah, but she was still, like, not... She wasn't, like, a major star.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. She was still a little new, but, Nathan Fillion.
TV's Nathan Fillion.
Castle's Nathan Fillion?
Yeah.
He did with that great line. He's like, "Oh, that made me want to ask you something. Fuck off, or shut the fuck up."
Yeah.
Greg Henry, I like him.
Okay.
He's like, well, he was in Payback, and he was in.
Was he the mayor?
Yeah, he's the mayor.
Yeah,
not Bob Odenkirk.
Yeah, not Bob Odenkirk, exactly.
Michael Rooker's character was in Grant.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
What?
Grant.
Yeah, his name was Grant.
Because they kept calling him Grant, and I'm like, okay, well, it's either his first or last name. They're both very...
Oh, it's both, baby.
But yeah, because then her name's Starla Grant, like, so it's...
Which I always thought, like, Starla just seemed like such a unfortunate name for an adult to have.
It's a stripper name?
It is. It just, like, I thought of, like, adults named Chad. Imagine a 58-year-old named Chad who, like, works at a pharmacy.
Chad Bueller.
Because they're out there. It just seems wrong to me. You'd have like a good, strong name.
He's like, no, I go by Chadwick now.
Like Ryan. That's an immortal name right there.
Ryan Seacrest. Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Gosling.
All the great.
Ryan T. Grace, the greatest of them all.
Up for debate. Guys, write in and tell us who your favorite Ryan is.
Why can't you ever have my back, man?
I'm saying, I wanted the people to weigh in on this. I got your back, but let the people have their word.
That's true. I love you, baby.
Yeah, it is. All right.
Gotta get the people what they want.
So let's give them what they want to see in this movie then.
Well, Sleepy Town.
We see Nathan Fillion and his partner.
He's the newly crowned sheriff.
Yeah, he was.
Wally.
Like he's not on duty, but he's at the school because it starts like at the school, right?
No, it starts with them.
He starts with a meteor coming down and smashing into Earth.
Yeah, so it's between that and the old partner sitting there with the speed gun.
Real Z. South Carolina they're in.
There you go.
Apparently, yeah.
Taking the meter gun, seeing how fast things are going. He's like, I bet you I can get anything within 2 miles. Not kilometers. Not in Wheelsy, Alabama. Or South Carolina.
Get it right, Noah.
God,
Fuck.
He had one job.
you're embarrassing us.
God damn it, boys. Get off my ass. And then when the meteor crashes, we have this awesome Evil Dead style cam work to run up to the title.
Yeah.
And this egg which cracks open.
A la Aliens.
Yeah. This movie was fucking good.
Yeah. I'd seen it like when we was working in the video store.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen it, but
I didn't know anything about it really, and I was just like, I put it on, and it's like one of those movies, and you're like super surprised, and you're like, oh, this is actually fucking good.
Yeah, because that was also an era where like a lot of shitty horror movies were coming out.
Yeah.
Like 2006, 2007.
Because that's what I thought. I'm like, oh, Slither, it's just gonna be like a stupid, and then I'm just like, oh, this is actually like funny, and clever.
Yeah, it was like the era of like what The Unborn was coming out, or fucking Saw sequels.
Yeah.
The...
Gore knows.
Gornos, yeah. We see a shot of the mayor and Wheelsy the next day, just being a complete piece of shit. What do you
like, get the fuck out of the way, asshole, or something like that.
Yeah. And
then there's a mother with her child. She's like, "Hi, mayor," and he's just like,
"Mayor, can't win them all.
What you gonna do?"
That's
he can't win them all.
Teacher in the town is Elizabeth Banks.
Clearly illustrates he's a fucking asshole.
Is he worse than the mayor in Jaws?
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Because that dude kept the beaches open.
Yeah, well, you can choose to go in the water or not. Still.
Okay, is he more? But I mean.
He's an asshole.
He gets his comeuppance too, but.
Which the mayor in Jaws never did.
No.
Yeah. So I guess we gotta go back there and take care of him.
Yeah. Take that, not Brian Doyle Murray.
Isn't it Hal Holbrook? No, it wasn't. Or was it? I don't remember.
Oh, we lost Vince Boyce.
What else we have in this town?
Nothing.
James Gunn making a cameo.
Yeah.
Talking to her.
As another teacher.
He always looks like the nerdier, or maybe the cooler, nerdier brother of J.J. Abrams. Like messier hair.
Or
nerdier or coolier.
Or what's his name? Thoreau. Not Justin Thoreau. There's another one.
Trudeau?
No, his name's Thoreau, and he makes like documentaries. He goes to like prisons and like dangerous places. He's like this British guy and glasses.
Yeah. But we're also and then immediately put to our hero, ladies and gentlemen, Michael Rooker.
Oh yeah.
What was your first time you've ever seen Michael?
Bald
Rooker?
Michael Rooker.
Mallrats. Yeah, same here.
I don't know.
Or at least it's the only
maybe
time
Mallrats. Yeah.
Henry Portrait of a Serial
Henry
Killer
Portrait
himself,
of a Serial Killer. I remember seeing the box of that before Mallrats, I think. So
it wasn't Sixth Day for anybody? When he gets his leg cut blown off?
No.
The Sixth Day?
Yeah.
Let me go back to the 90s. He was in Tombstone, Cliffhanger, Dark Half, JFK, Days of Thunder.
JFK. He's so good in JFK. He was such a good asshole.
Well, then I guess I saw him in JFK.
Days of Thunder.
But I didn't recognize him.
No, Mallrats was my first exposure.
Mississippi Burning. Oh, yeah, he's in the...
Yeah.
Above the Law, Man in Bar. He was in Equalizer, the TV show. Yeah. Henry was his, like, first
that was his
feature
big out role, yeah.
Well, he had only been in... He was in a TV show. He was in Crime Story before that. He was in the pilot episode. Lieutenant
Crime Story.
And then he did Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer. We should do that.
Yeah. Never actually seen it.
I've never seen it
me
either. Although I know I should have
seen the box,
it.
Yeah.
No, I know all about it, and like it's based on a true story, and yeah.
Alright, we'll eventually go through all of Rooker's catalog.
Yeah. Well, we've gotten Tombstone out of the way.
Well, we also did. I know we've done another one.
He has an uncredited role in Meet Wally Sparks. Oh, he's in Rosewood. That's a fucked up movie.
Anyways, whatever. We'll figure it out after.
Yeah, but no one plays a southern dirtbag better than Michael Rooker.
Yeah. And it was so weird when he like
He's from Chicago. Oh no, he's from Alabama.
Yeah.
He's not
Chicago,
from
Alabama.
Yeah. It was so weird when he's.
No, but he grew up in Chicago.
He's when Banks is talking to the other teacher, and Rooker comes and like swoops her away.
Yeah, looking like fucking season 1 Walter White.
Yeah.
Without the mustache.
And I was like, oh, okay, like protective father. Mm-hmm. And then they start kissing, and the next thing you know, whoa, I wasn't expecting this. What? Oh.
Well, then they immediately explain it. It's like, well, rich guy, wealthiest man in town.
Yeah. And apparently that's something Banks is into.
Yeah. Well, someone to take care of her.
Yeah, and he tries to...
As lamented by Nathan Fillion, looking at his old high school crush.
Oh, yeah.
Childhood crush.
We see...
He's like, you still carrying that torch?
Oh, yeah, how could you carry that beer when...
Yeah, why was Nathan Fillion there? Because I thought he was waiting for his kid, because he's in his civilian clothes.
Yeah.
So I was like, why is he just chilling at a fucking school?
Because he's a cop?
Were they at a school? I thought they were at a bar.
No, she was leaving, like, before,
that was later.
Yeah,
that was
later.
Yeah.
But before him, when we first see Elizabeth Banks, like, he's there. Talking to, like, the traffic guard.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know, it's a small town. He's probably like...
Just walking around with a beer. Your classic drunk sheriff.
Oh, he had a beer? And...
No, not when he was picking up his kid.
Okay, yeah, never mind, that was later.
Yeah, alright, we gotta
get
this timeline right, guys. The people, they gotta know the truth.
It doesn't matter. Nothing matters.
It really doesn't. I don't know.
Calm down, Hetfield.
No unreal high fives here.
You're only the real legit ones.
The real ones.
Baby.
Well, I'll let you know when it happens. We see Rooker try to get a little bit of Banks action.
Tries to make it.
She's not having it.
Yeah, she certainly wasn't.
Her curlers.
Yeah, she like Rooker.
She's like, I don't just have a button to, and then he's like, oh yes you do.
Yeah. And he starts like poking her,
pawing at her.
And when he's finally denied,
poking her pooter
loudly enough. Way to class it up, Vince.
What?
He gets into a huff and takes off to the local karaoke bar.
Yeah. She says I'm gonna go for a walk.
Yeah. Little does she know that he goes to karaoke bars.
Sad karaoke bars.
Really was sad. And
oh yeah, there's what's the woman singing in like a fucking tone deaf
I don't know. Yeah, some country song about getting cheated on.
No, it was like an 80s song or something. Like.
Oh yeah, it was. It was
I want you to love me. Was that it?
It sounded like that, like it.
Something like
that. It was sad.
Yeah, and the way Rooker was looking, and like, not to judge how this woman looked, but she was certainly like a little uglier, a little heavier set.
Well, compared to Elizabeth Banks, most women don't stand up.
That's it.
He's already polished off one picture of beer.
Oh, Jenna Fisher is married to James Gunn?
She was. She was at the time. They divorced like a couple years after that.
Yeah, because she's in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Also,
which was her birthday gift, apparently.
Really?
Yeah, because she's always wanted to be, like, apparently someone else dropped out, so he's like, hey, I want to be in this. She's always wanted to be, like, a zombie movie. So it was, like, her birthday gift to be cast in this film.
And she was a secretary, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. She got typecast.
Yeah, she's the one who helped Rainn Wilson get the job in Super.
Oh, yeah?
Okay. Yeah, she like, rooted for him. That was after the divorce, too.
That's cool.
Oh, lost love, guys.
That's it. Just like the next scene where Rooker gets approached by this...
BM?
What?
BM?
BM, yeah. God damn it.
He's like, you're my number 2.
Yeah. Yeah, the younger sister to, I don't know, a girl he dated or something. And it was really weird. She's like, and he's like, oh, I had the biggest crush on you. She's like, but you must have only been 10. Yeah, and willing. I'm like, ew.
Ew.
10 and willing. And Michael Rooker, you should know better even at 12 or 13 or however old.
When they go frolicking in the woods.
Yeah, they go frolicking in the woods, and she shows him where she carved their love initials BM and GG.
GG.
Yeah.
Just BM.
G.G. Allen?
Yeah, like, cool. I like GG Allen too.
GG Allen loves BMs? Yeah, he does.
Yeah, I knew that. Hey, you know what? Maybe Gunn was trying to tell us something here.
Yeah. But, Rooker, despite always usually playing like a scumbag, not so much here. He turned, like, she goes to kiss him, and he's like, no.
Well, they did kiss.
They did, but he was drunk, and he was horny, but he's like, this is wrong.
This is wrong. And he cut it off.
I'd rather go stare at this creepy rock over here.
Yeah, this smelly, glowing rock.
Yeah. With a snail trail.
Yeah, and they go over to this, what is clearly an egg.
Yeah. What's like a sluggy...
Yeah,
egg.
slimy egg thing.
With a little, like, slit in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's just going over to poke at it with a stick.
Like you do.
I'm like, alright, I'm calling somebody else in on this.
Well, that was a science stick, man.
Science stick. And they...
It's for science.
This, I don't know what you call it, little prod?
Needle
thing?
Its true face is a needle.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh.
As exposition character told us. She existed only to explain things.
Pretty much.
Yeah. It's this needle thing.
I don't even know her name.
Sticks out. Yeah, I wrote her down in the notes as girl.
Yeah.
Because... I don't know.
Well, she was female.
Oh, Frank Welker did the alien slug creature vocals.
I'm thinking of the vocals.
Frank Welker?
No, just trying to think of the vocals. Yeah, I guess it was like growling.
Yeah.
The needle thing jumps out of the egg and stabs Rooker right in the chest and burrows right into him. And then we get this awesome X-ray shot of this thing crawling through Rooker's body to the brain.
It's like the Mortal Kombat, like the newer ones.
Yeah.
Or it's like Detective Vision in Arkham.
Yeah, exactly. Where you just know things. Us, the viewers.
Mm-hmm.
And meanwhile, the little BM is... I really wish I knew what her name was. I'm not calling her BM.
Was it Brenda?
Was it? BM.
Yeah.
Is like, hey, are you okay? Like, that thing just jumped right at you. And just,
oh, yeah.
Yeah, he just, like, gets up and walks off,
Just
leaving her
stammers away, yeah.
And drives home. And
parks on the lawn.
Yeah, when I saw that, I was like, oh, okay, this, like, when this thing stabbed him and he got up and just, like, stumbled off into the night, kind of, I was like, okay, well, here we go, zombie style, whatever.
Yeah, it's Night of the Creeps.
Yeah, a brainless thing walking around.
Mm-hmm.
But no, they're still, like, or at least Rooker was still pretty conscious enough.
Well, it's really, like, absorbed his memories or something. He kind of, like, merges with it.
Yeah, it was weird.
And he loves meat.
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 Yeah, and, actually, is that it? Rooker goes home and eats all that meat?
Yeah, well, he just starts staring at it, and he starts, like, pawing it out.
Yeah, he had so much meat in there to begin with. There was, like, steaks and ham and cold cuts.
Lots of steak and potatoes, man.
Oh, but there was a lot of steak. There was a whole fridge full of steak, and he just, like, cleared it out one shot. And all of it raw. He could be cooking it all night.
Well, it depends on how it's cooked.
I guess so, if you're just throwing it in the oven.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like a well-done kind of man.
No, just enough. So the next morning, what is it? Rooker's building a nest in his basement for him to sleep.
Yeah,
on.
he gets all these leaves together and then he gets in them and starts
like,
wrestling around.
He's trying to
in
get
them.
his groove in.
Yeah, he's trying to find a groove for his nest. I don't know how else you'd call it.
Yeah, and Elizabeth Banks wakes up and she's kind of like sad, or that she kind of dejected him.
Yeah, so she starts playing their song, which was like, "I'm every woman" or something. Yeah.
No, it's like you're my fantasy, or my. Oh, it's like a really cheesy.
Yeah,
fucking,
super saccharine.
Guys, I'm not gonna say. I mean, I don't think I'd want that to be my song for somebody.
No, me neither. It was definitely not.
No, it's real. It's like some square ass shit.
Mind you, there was a lot of line dancing in this movie. So.
That's a very good point.
No, I know. Well, that it's just like it's meant to be cheesy. It's like to show it's like, oh, these people are from like this small town, like they don't have
Bumblefuck USA.
good taste in many things.
Yeah, including love songs.
It's like, honey, this our song.
And she pretty much is just starts to
He
undress.
comes in, he's all kind of like
bewildered of like,
clueless
what's
and
that
bewildered.
noise?
Yeah. Who's that lady? Who's that lady?
Who's that lady? So they
And she sees the wound in his
chest.
Oh, it's bee sting.
Yeah, it ain't nothing, sugar.
Yeah.
And then he starts tearing up to the song. And she's like, "Oh my God, this is incredible! You're feeling."
Like, baby, you're crying.
And then they proceed to.
Remember, guys, if you're about to get down with a lady, you start crying. That's even better.
The tears, use them for lubrication.
Yeah, man, you get wet and she gets wet.
Everybody gets wet.
Everybody gets wet. Just start crying. Girls love it. Girls love when you cry during intercourse.
I do not agree. But that's just my move.
It's to not cry?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Ever. So Banks goes, they proceed to get it on.
Yeah.
And
which she finds, as we find out later in dialogue, incredible.
Yeah, that she's
he was like
gossiping with her coworker.
He was like a little boy.
Yeah, exploring her body all over again. Banks had sex with an alien.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say it. I made it weird.
Yeah.
This
is when the Rooker kills the dog.
Well,
we're not usually.
No, that's later.
Yeah.
No, this is where he goes to the butcher.
Yeah.
And he's like,
meat,
"Hey,
meat,
killer.
Yeah.
Can I get
Hey,
some
Grant, can I get you something?
Oh, yeah.
Give me 5 steaks."
No, he's like, I got a couple.
Yeah,
Actually, 4. Yeah, make it 10. 16.
Yeah.
Give me 16. He's like,
Yeah.
You having a party?
Yeah,
Something like that.
You know, for the wife.
Surprise for the wife.
And then he comes back and his pickup truck bed is just filled to the rim with meat. It's like
Meat. You keep saying meat.
Yeah.
In there, yeah.
Like, oh, meat.
the old meat.
Did you guys try to imagine the smells?
Meet me down by the meat.
The smells of this movie?
Yeah.
No, but I would.
Smells?
Just
had
could you
smell-o-vision?
Can you imagine the smells of this movie? At one point, did you ever try to imagine what it was actually smelling like? What that basement smelled like?
No.
I just thought of. Did you guys ever read Preacher?
I read the first trade.
Oh, never mind. There's a part where a guy fucks a big woman made of meat.
Oh.
So I thought they.
A boulder?
A woman.
A woman made of meat?
Yeah.
Isn't that what they're made of?
All right, guys.
Thanks, Bundy.
No more of this, guys. We're getting off topic.
I never heard, I know you could hear a stare, but I think you can just...
Happy Halloween, guys.
Oh.
So, Banks comes home to find a padlock on the basement door.
Yeah, you put it right into the frame.
Yeah, you busted it up. And she wasn't really that mad about it.
More credits. Man, why'd you do that?
Yeah, she's like, "What are you doing?" But
she's like, "What's behind there?" He's like, "Honey, should you really be asking so many questions around your birthday?" She's like, "It's in 2 months. That's not close." He's like, "Oh, it's close enough." She's like, "Not really." He's like, "Shut up, woman."
And then she did. She was like, "Okay." I don't think I would be very happy if I had padlocked something in a room in the house. Can't go in there. The hell I'm not.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, exactly.
There's nothing behind
that.
that.
Especially when you have a almost drooling, dead-eyed stare.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? You should just start talking in an accent to her. Just doing Michael Rooker.
Just to annoy her.
Constantly. No, man, to romance her.
Oh.
And then start crying.
And
eat meat.
But no, this is where Rooker kills the dog.
Yeah.
That he runs out of the house in pain and sweats. He was really sweaty in this movie.
Well, yeah, for good reasons.
Yeah. And he has these chest tentacles come out and assumedly kill a dog.
We're not fans of dog slaying here.
No.
Good, the bad, and the ugly, but...
Speak for yourself.
Well,
I mean, you just watch it, Vince. Just watch it. I'm just gonna say, tread carefully.
No, I hate when animals are killed in movies.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. I wasn't super. I don't know. I wasn't
Humans kill away.
Yeah.
Yeah, just it's a fucking puppy, man.
Yeah, the puppy.
Even when they held up the dog head later on, I wasn't as upset.
Yeah.
Maybe it means I was enjoying the film more. Man, they kicked his head clear off. Man, put that down.
Because it also looked fake. So
Yeah. It was a paper mache. He was making paper mache puppies.
it was a puppy mache.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, I got your back. You got me back, buddy.
All right, back on board.
Back
now
on
I'm
board.
into it. So the next scene, they're going to get ready for the shoot off. I don't know.
It's the celebration, the beginning of hunting season.
Yeah, quite the celebration. Apparently, the entire town's there.
It's like Whacking Day.
Yeah, pretty much.
Was it Deer Hunt? Deer Hunt 2005 or something?
That's it. That's why I thought. That's why it was 2005. So so Banks is getting ready and taking a shower, and we see Rooker having another sweaty breakdown.
And he's like looking at.
Got the major meat sweats.
Yeah.
Something fierce. All this meat.
And he seems like he's gonna attack her in the shower, but he's like, nope.
Yeah, he even brought out the chest. Tentacles.
Yeah, but he holds himself back.
Yeah, and
then he starts yelling. She's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Left something at work. I gotta go." She's like, "But we guys like, I gotta go.
No, we reach you there.
Yeah, I'll meet you there.
She's like, wow, that wasn't suspicious.
Yeah, well, she's got a good thing, right?
Yeah, she did get dressed up nice for a hoedown.
It was a really nice
or a hootenanny.
Hootenanny.
I thought it was a Buck Social.
Yeah.
And we see Philion pining over her.
Yeah.
And that's when his partner is like, well, how could you even hold up that beer after you've been carrying that torch for her for over 20 years or whatever it was?
I mean, you just shut up.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. That's who.
I'm gonna go have a awkward encounter with her on the porch outside.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I forgot to mention, we got some pretty gruesome looking body horror from Rooker's hives.
Oh yeah,
that he had right before.
Well, that's a good point. She sees him and he's like starting to fucking mutate. He's like, I got bee stings.
Yeah.
Allergic reaction.
Yeah, that's right.
Worst line.
It's like a really bad no.
There's no way that's an allergic reaction to anything. That's aliens coming out of you.
That's your allergic reaction to fucking aliens, man.
Aliens. But then doesn't he say he got a shot from the
doctor? I want to go see the doctor. What's the matter, man? It's better for worse.
Yeah, he's like, oh, don't worry about it. It was, he said it's fine and it'll be better soon. But yeah, that's right. Philion goes to have an awkward conversation with her on the porch or the patio. And just basically saying, oh man, you should never be with Grant. Well, I would not when I'm this big hulking massive muscle. Or no, something to that effect of that's why he's not getting drunk. That he's got some meat on him.
Muscle mass.
Meat.
It's prime.
He's like, oh, I'm trying to get Filet mignon.
Ladies, that cow lick.
Yeah, that's right. That look.
Meat.
Yeah, that's right. Rooker has meat back on the brain, so he goes to visit the BM again. And she's watching the Toxic Avenger.
She is, and she was his number 2 choice.
That's right. Well, I mean, that high five wasn't quite... Yeah, alright, whatever. You can have that one. It's Halloween.
It's BM, man. She was number 2 choice.
Number 2.
Get it?
She was a little turd.
Get it? Yeah, okay. Well,
yes, I got it.
You got it. Yeah,
they made that joke
baby
too.
In this scene.
He calls her a little... it's fine child programming.
Also, that baby was eating a tomato. She lets her baby just eat whole tomato. And yeah, she offers him some cheese and crackers.
Yeah,
some
a
American
nice tray,
slice of
like a cooking tray
with
grade A American cheese.
And then
rest her heart, she was trying.
Yeah, no, she was trying to make a mood and set up nice. And Rooker is just sweating, and he's like, "Well, I'm gonna take off my clothes now."
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh yeah, me too."
Yeah.
And
what the fuck is that?
Yeah, hives and chest tentacles.
Mm-hmm.
And then the chest tentacles proceed to suck the life out of her.
Or they They go into her abdomen.
Yeah.
And torso area, and start pumping things into it.
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to silence her, and then eventually, while she's just kind of out of it.
Looked very sexual, did it not?
Well, I mean, it technically was sexual because he was impregnating her.
Well, yeah, but
Well, with like
Not
hundreds
quite
of
like that.
hundreds
Your
of
Cronenberg baby.
Yeah, Cronenberg baby.
Which was, again, very similar to Slither. He said two of his big inspirations was, not Slither,
Shivers.
and The Brood.
We watched that, guys. We did Shivers. Go back and listen to it.
We haven't done The Brood yet, but it's up there.
I'll put it on the
We
list.
still got to do Rabbit also.
Yeah.
I'll put it on the list.
When we need an ugly, Cronenberg's always there first.
Yeah, great Canadian saint. What else? What else?
Well, she gets home. Like, Banks...
Homeward Bound.
Yeah, she's homeward bound.
Mm-hmm.
And that's, she gets, like...
The journey continues.
And she calls the doctor, like, what is it she...
Yeah, she calls the doctor and it was like...
What leads her to call the doctor again? Like, it was like some suspicious thing she was seeing? Like, he
Just
wasn't there,
that-
or
yeah.
she just called him, like, Dr. Rob Zombie?
Yeah. Yeah, Dr. Rob Zombie cameo there.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, no, it's...
I haven't seen your
Yeah.
husband over a year.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun,
Staring at him through the window.
Yeah, looking extra bad.
Yeah.
Now he's like pretty lumpy at this point.
Yeah, well, she also goes to check out the basement.
Yeah, she
which is
knocks the...
just fucking full of animal corpses.
Yeah.
You got to work, man.
Yeah, it looks like days and days of work.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like all the pets in the neighborhood
Fucking
dead.
Pet Cemetery and then.
Ugh. Well, they weren't moving.
Mm-hmm. And then Rooker gets the jump on...
Yeah, she tries to call, like, the policia. Well, that's right, because the cops show up.
Yeah, she calls 911.
Well, no, because they...
Wait, how do they...
The alien photo shows up first, because they talked about how, like, that girl disappeared.
Yeah, that's right,
And-
DM.
Yeah, and that's what leads her to expect. She's like, well, he was last seen with her. You know, give me a call.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And yeah, and then she goes to check out the basement, and then she freaks out and she starts trying to call him. It's like, you were just here, you know?
Yeah. Come back.
And then Rooker goes for the attack.
Yeah, and he has like a rubber arm that he tries to choke her
But he's got
with.
that thing growing out the side of his head.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bad
He's
shit.
like, you betrayed me, baby.
He's like, you're gonna love me forever.
Forever worse. Yeah, and he tries to, like,
Kill her.
tentacle get her.
Yeah, his arm turns to rubber.
Yeah.
And he wraps it around like a cobra.
Yeah, 'cause he tries, like, get him, he's like, I try to protect you, betray me.
And then when he's running...
Hits him with the ashtray. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and the cops come in.
Yeah, they're like, what the fuck happened to you?
And you're running away, his arms are wobbly and, like, knocks over a table.
Yeah.
What the fuck was
It
that?
kind of looks like an ape running away, sort
Yeah.
of, just like swinging the arms back and forth.
It looked like it was, like, holding, like, a pool noodle.
Yeah. And he knocks over a table.
Yeah.
I can't tell if that was scripted or not.
And then cut 3 days later.
Yeah, 3 days.
Which was an odd, like, that's something you could have said in dialogue, but it was, like, a weird thing to just, like, pop up.
Yeah, to write on the screen like that.
But we also see, like, a Rooker's holding, because she's missing. They saw it was that BM.
Yeah, is missing.
She's missing, but he's got her in, like, in a barn, and she's, like, talking about, she's chained up.
Mm-hmm.
She's talking about how hungry. She's like, I brought you a snack, brought you something to munch on. He gets, like, a garbage bag full of meat. Like, he's fucking Fat
Yeah.
Mac.
Yeah, just carrying around garbage bags full of food.
But she looks very, like, appetized by this.
It's like, okay, just give him meat.
Isn't that awesome?
And she goes to town on it.
And we established that he's been on the edge of the town, like, just scooping up animals and livestock and pets.
Yeah, and feeding it to this,
They're all making fun of the mayor for not believing them that he looks like a squid,
yeah.
which he attributes to Lyme disease.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
it's allowed to see. You know, you eat a salad, don't wash your hands, and
And bam, Lyme disease.
And that makes you look like a squid.
And this is where the Lloyd Kaufman cameo is.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
sad
it's just
drunk.
The sad drunk.
Just sitting there, kind of like.
Well, I've seen him play that role before.
Yeah,
He mugs like the best of them.
He's got that face.
He's either that or he's in a crowd yelling at people.
moping. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And, yeah, the mayor not believing them, so they go to investigate a nearby farm where some animals are being slaughtered.
They round yeah, they go yeah, that's where we find the decapitated dog.
Yeah,
And that's when they decide to form a posse.
yeah, that's right. It's like hire like the city's best hunters.
Yeah. Round up a posse. They
That-
know where he's
that
gonna
is
hit.
it.
Yeah, because they know where he's gonna hit next.
somehow they're following a trail or something.
Yeah. Elizabeth Banks wants to come along.
Yeah, I don't know why she'd want to come along.
I mean, she wants to be involved.
Yeah, well, I would not want to be involved when it comes to, like, aliens and my significant other trying to kill me.
Yeah. But, we also get some backstory while they're camping out. And
Yeah, it's takeout.
They uncover like a real asshole.
Mm-hmm.
I get the thing of Elizabeth Banks, like when they were kids, she wanted to run away from home and asked him to come with her.
Yeah, as a bodyguard.
Yeah.
And that's why he became a cop or something.
ratted her out instead.
Yeah, just like a cop.
And then Michael Rooker shows up, and he looks a little different than usual.
Yeah, I would say he looks like bottom half of him like a roaming octopus, and the top half of him like how Jerry looked in that Rick and Morty episode where they go to the relationship.
Oh, like Jerry's inner
self,
yeah.
like the worm.
With like a little bit of
it was like the Thing.
I thought some lots of things too.
It was like the Thing and Earthworm Jim.
Yeah. With like half that grin he's got going on.
Yeah, half he can speak out of, and half is just prosthetic.
Sharp teeth and like.
And they're all disgusted, but Elizabeth Banks tries to talk him down.
Mm-hmm.
Then a hunter tries to confront him and gets whipped to the face.
Yeah, and slashed right in half.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. He just kind of like sleeves open and his entrails.
I love that in movies. Somebody gets cut in half and they're still like conscious, like what?
That'd be Resident Evil or Kingsman.
Yeah, or even Cube.
Yep.
You're like, huh? Did you say something? And then, yeah, guts spilling out.
They chase him down.
Yeah, to the barn, and that's where they find BM, who is now
she's in a Willy Wonka.
Yeah, she's like a plum size.
She looks like that scene in Strange Brew where I was gonna say Rick Mercer. Rick Moranis is like he drank all that beer. He's like the size of the tank.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean.
Except she also looks like when that dude in Big Trouble in Little China was about to blow up, face wise. I don't want anyone to see me like.
Wait, wasn't there a giant in some vampire movie? Wasn't there like a giant...
Pearl in
was it Blade?
Daywalker.
Yeah.
But she's even fatter than that, man. She took up the whole bar.
Yeah, she took up the whole bar. He's basically just a face on like a giant
square wall of
meat.
Yeah, and they're like,
skin, flesh.
How's it going?
She's like, these fuckers are ripping me open.
I'm really hungry. Can you pass me that possum?
Yeah. Yeah, and she's like blood on like her multiple chins.
Yeah.
And then some real fucking.
We established that he's because they see Rooker outside like he's let us here.
Yeah.
And she starts splitting open at the seams.
Yeah.
And
which people don't really have.
Explodes. Well, it's some stretch marks.
Yeah.
Then she explodes into the creeps.
Yeah, the Slither.
Yeah.
Alien slugs.
Alien slugs.
Foot-long worms.
Which you've seen in Guardians of the Galaxy.
They're in there?
In the collector's room, you see. You got some of the.
Oh really? I didn't even notice that.
Nice little cameo there.
Pretty cool.
Pretty key. Not to know it's not cool. Is them getting into your mouth and crawling in.
Yeah, that's what they try to do, and they like as a wave of them roll over that one guy.
Yeah. And did you totally think the mayor was infected? Because
No.
he's saying like they're trying to get in my mouth, like because he's like I didn't see him defend himself, so I was like, is he lying about being infected at first? But
no, I thought he wasn't, just because he's too dumb of a character that to like be clever.
He gets a worse.
Yeah.
Well, there's always like that one zombie movie. There's always like that one dude who's infected doesn't tell anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it looks like when they get infected, like you drop to the ground.
Yeah. Well, I was immediately like, okay, no, we're good.
So the 3 sheriffs or deputies get taken over.
Yeah, and like one of the dudes there,
one of the
hunters. So like it's only Fillion Banks, the female deputy, and the mayor are saved. While the rest kind of fist out into the woods, and then like the movie goes like really fast. It almost feels like 10 minutes.
Yeah, well, everything we've described has probably taken runtime maybe 35, 40 minutes.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the movie is just like the chaos that ensues.
Yeah, because Fillion's like, he wants to leave with an ambulance because the other people are still alive, so they have like slugs in their mouth.
Yeah.
And but he's got to go check out, see what's going on there. And see they fit the town. And then we're introduced to a kind of a character in that teenage girl.
Yeah. Yeah, the if you guys don't know the movie poster, it's the girl in the tub with the slugs on the side.
In the very Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
Like scene. Where it tries to infect her, and as it's going in her mouth, she gets like flashes of its history.
Yeah, like.
But also Rooker's memories.
Yeah, so it goes to like visions of Mars.
Yeah, it's like that scene in it's a Martian.
Yeah,
it's from space. It's a general term.
No, it's not.
Look it up.
Yeah, it is dumbass.
It was almost like we saw that scene from Independence Day where it's in the
and he keeps talking about their wedding vows.
Yeah,
he's like, "Till death do us part, baby."
Yeah.
Yeah. So we understand that it's it's exposition girl.
Yeah.
That she comes in to tell us that it's an alien and it takes over worlds and.
It's one central being because as we find out later on, everyone infected with the slug is just Rooker. It's like extensions of him. So they'll start talking. Everyone gets to do their best Michael Rooker impersonation.
Yeah, all at the same time.
Yeah,
speaking in unison. And they also so that girl's family gets attacked by the slugs.
Kids reading Goosebumps.
Yeah, that's right. So her two younger sisters, her father and mother.
She has a good jump off the roof too to get out.
Yeah, to escape the slugs, she jumps off the roof and hides in the family car.
Mm-hmm.
And there's that cool shot of her looking out through the windshield.
Yeah.
And slowly just gets covered by slugs.
Yeah, that X-Files shot.
Yeah. And with the deputy who's still alive, unslugged, standing around, one of the other deputies who has been slugged gets up, and she's like, "Oh, you don't look so good. Maybe you should just take it easy." And we get to see everyone do their Rooker impersonation in unison. And that's where we kind of learn that it's hive mind.
Yeah.
Also, they can spit acid.
Yeah.
I don't know if we mentioned that earlier.
Yeah. They're like Reptile from fucking Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. So, they can also spit acid.
Real acid?
Yeah, and what the lady cop gets it in the neck.
Yeah.
Or the lady deputy, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
So the girl's family, the no-name girl,
shambling out.
Come out and was like, "Honey, come hang
it's
out.
Family. Yeah, it's family fun day.
It's family fun day. Come hang out with us." And Filion comes to save the day.
Mm-hmm.
Hears them yelling, and I don't even really know how.
He knew it was family fun day.
Yeah, how could he know? Nobody invited him. So Filion and the girl run away, and they run to the squad car, and we see Filion try to jump a fence.
It had the most like realistic jumping of fences I've ever seen. Where it's almost like watching me get out of a pool, where I kind of like roll myself over.
Yeah,
like you get a leg over, and you just kind of like roll the rest of
you misstep it.
Yeah.
And then again, he was wearing like not the proper shoes, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's true. But I was like, that was the most honest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I appreciated that.
And he gets into the car, and then they drive off.
Well,
they don't have the keys, but then they somehow do.
Well, she doesn't have the keys because no, they're running. They're rescued by no, because Elizabeth Banks and them are running because they're running through the woods after she shotguns one of their heads off.
Yeah, that's right.
And her and the mayor, and then they run into. He's yelling Carla's name. He starts calling her Carla. He's calling after her.
Really, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, because she sees she killed one of the other deputies with like a freaking spike in the neck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Drive in and she like viciously like murders that one.
Yeah, and she's hardcore.
Yeah.
Fritz.
Get out of there.
Sorry guys, our mascot's acting up on us. Stop being a jerk, Fritz.
Fuck off. Whatever, we may or may not edit this out. Probably not.
Yeah. Hey man, cats play a prominent role later on.
Well, cats play a prominent role on the internet, so I figure this is good for it. Right?
Yeah, right? You like cats, right?
Internet? I'm talking to you.
Fucking internet.
Yeah, that's right. So, So now it's what is it? Fillion, the mayor, the girl, and Banks.
Liz Banks and the mayor's really mad they don't have Mr. Pibb.
Yeah, and the squad cars.
He's like, first this, and then that, and then there's no goddamn fucking Mr. Pibb.
Only soda I drink.
Yeah, one soda to rule them all. And yeah, then Fillion's just like, geez, Mayor, get right on it.
Yeah.
Give me a break.
Yeah, they tried calling
Pam.
Jenna Fisher.
Working at the dispatch, I guess.
Like calling like the CDC or something, but...
Yeah, but she gets slugged.
Yeah. And everyone's getting slugged.
So they go to the... I don't know what that note says. Right.
Well, they get it's the car crash.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. Where Pam's on the radio with them. And he's like, oh, hey, you're about to get into a car crash. Be careful.
Yeah.
And he's like, what are you talking about?
Bam.
And, yeah, car crashes into them.
And they drag out old Starla.
Yeah, they hoist her away.
Mm-hmm.
And Fillion wakes up and manages to save the girl. And I don't know how the mayor gets out.
They take the mayor.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They do take him.
And so they run to the police squad. Because I remember when they were arming up. There was another allusion to famous Nathan Fillion, his Firefly role. At the beginning, he says, we won't need a grenade. Because they have a grenade left at the police squad. He's like, well, I'm going to get that grenade.
Go back for that grenade.
And we figured, thanks to Miss Exposition, like, well, if we kill Rooker, they're all dead.
Should die.
Yeah, so he goes to this grenade, then he's killed by a puppeteer. Puppeteer shows up.
Yeah.
Which is, I guess, the irony of, it's kind of like that scene in Dog Soldiers where the guy didn't want to shoot the dog. And later on, he has to fight a werewolf. So the beginning feeling wasn't too keen about deer hunting season.
Yeah, and now he's got to kill a deer.
Now he's got to kill a deer. But he doesn't kill the deer. Miss Exposition does. But he clearly says he'll retell the story that he saved her.
Yeah. Because, that's what you got to do.
Yeah.
We see Banks is in bed.
She's getting all dolled up.
Yeah. And she also takes a weapon on.
Her hairbrush, yeah, it's all dolled up, and then he's like they're calling for her from the basement. Also, the mayor has been...
Oh, that's me, guys.
Oh, sorry. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
How rude.
Hello? Not too much, just
not much. Like I said, they were, the mayor's been infected. But infected not in the same way as the before, but he's been impregnated.
Yeah.
Because they have a whole bunch of people that they have in the basement.
In the basement of the house.
Turning into more egg sacs.
Yeah.
They're feeding them meat.
Yeah, that's right.
So he's like, regrettably starts munching on a corpse.
Yeah. And he, did they also try to, like, escape from that woman, too, with the belly? There was a woman who was impregnated, this old woman.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you gotta eat. And he's like, no.
Like, what the fuck are you looking at? We also see like one of the creepier things of Rooker, who's become even a larger mass because he's like absorbing other people.
Yeah, through osmosis.
And they're like sticking out, which I always thought was creepy in monsters when you see like other people inside of a being.
Yeah.
And they're like, some of them are merged within, some aren't, some are like about to, like the ginger dude who strips down.
Yeah, it was. It's pretty gross.
It is, but it's like great gross.
Yeah, and he just like lies down and then he lifts up and he's like, there's like skin strands between.
But they're all like talking in unison when they're talking to her.
Yeah, everybody.
She's like, I understand you're lonely, and she's reaching out to his humanity part. It's like,
yeah, what's left?
Yeah, I'll be here with you.
Calls him Grizz.
Grizz, yeah. You like it when I call you that?
You like it when I call you Grizz? I can call you Grizz.
Yeah, then she takes out her comb, tries to stab him in the neck.
Well, she does.
She does stab him, yeah.
And then immediately that rubber arm is back. And
yeah.
What?
And then Fillion comes in and he tries to do his quip, but it's immediately thing because knocks the grenade out of his head.
Yeah. Yeah, and then he scrambles to find it, and he does, and manages to hold the pin back in there.
Like gets knocked out the window.
Yeah, and drops into a pool, and it explodes.
What do you think of the pin back in? It's just that it took a while to go off.
Well, no, because you can hold the the plunger back down. So as long as you're holding it, it won't go off.
Okay, yeah, because but then it ends up in the pool and explodes. Like, oh, well, fuck, what do we do now?
Yeah, it explodes into the pool.
He's getting his ass kicked by a tendril.
Yeah.
Oh, so when the mayor comes in, he's like, kill me! And like, no second thought, just blows his brains out.
Just shoots him right in it.
Yeah. One time, no problem.
Yeah.
And then while Philion's fighting the two tendrils trying to impregnate him, he manages to stick him into a propane tank.
Yeah.
And then Banks somehow knows that he's been absorbing propane.
Yeah, well, he's like dragging in both of them in, like the tank and Villian.
Yeah.
And he's like, shoot him!
Oh, is that it? I was made that one.
Okay. So he tells her to shoot him, and she does.
And he explodes.
He explodes, and then they all drop dead. And
Yeah.
Villian's there. He's already, because one of the tendrils got into him. But a lady exposition has one last line. It's like, oh, you need both of them in to
have the
pregnant.
thing.
And he's like, oh, that's nice to know. Thanks.
Yeah, as he walks out with like a bit of white ooze.
Yeah, he's floating out of something. He's like, hey, did I tell you, Tom, I saved that girl from the deer?
Yeah.
Just shambling. Everyone's dead.
Yeah.
And they just go walk into the nearest hospital.
Yeah, next sunset. And happy ending.
Happy ending. Or is it?
Or is it? Yes, because post-credits, there is a scene. See, he was doing it way back in 2006 before he was doing Guardians.
Yeah. He was aping Airplane at that point.
Aping Airplane?
Airplane has a post-credit scene.
Oh.
It's the guy still waiting in his cab.
I wonder what the first movie is to have a post-credit scene.
Well, look it up.
We'll figure that out next time.
Next time, He-Man.
No, the post-credits is a cat is walking by all the carnage.
Starts eating the remains.
Yeah, and one of those needles jumps out, and you hear the cat go. Mrrr.
But apparently, the original ending, or in one of the early drafts, it was meant to happen to Bill's character, Nathan Fillion. After the Grant creature is destroyed, Starla sees the resulting wound later, prompting her to shoot Bill to death. So he was supposed to die in, I guess, one of the original.
With a happy ending for everybody.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's it. I really like this movie.
I really enjoyed it. Like, ironically, I was fighting a cold when I was watching it. And so I was like, at first I wasn't feeling as much, but I mean, it's pretty simple. It's short, it's concise.
Well, I mean, it was like an hour and a half.
That's the thing, but that's pretty fucking short. If something like this was like 2 hours.
That's true.
Even though I felt like could have used a couple more set pieces, but I was like, hey man, he knows what it wants to do.
Yeah, it nailed everything it had to do, so I'd rather you do it right.
I mean, there is CG effects, but they're not too badly done. There's still like some fun practical stuff.
Yeah, there was a good deal of practical effects still. Like you said, it made me think of The Thing.
Yeah, it's hard for me to hate most things with Rooker.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, we can see Gunn really appreciates,
the
his
CG
trauma.
that was, even for the time, it was like pretty decent.
But it's also, excuse me, CG ages like milk in movies, but given the subject matter of like a B horror movie,
yeah.
So you do have that kind of like cheat of it's allowed to look bad, quote unquote. But no, but it's ugly as fuck.
Oh, for sure.
It is an ugly movie, boys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, let's rate it. Can we go around the room, or should we do it in unison,
What's
like
bad?
Brent?
Darla, you said you'd get better forever, man. Or bee sting.
Baby, I love you.
Yeah, his bee sting was like his. I gotta return some videotapes.
What?
American Psycho. Every time he has
Oh,
the fuck,
yeah.
I was like, I gotta return some videotapes.
Yeah, it was a pretty rough movie. I mean, those slug things were so simple but so gross.
Mm-hmm.
And the giant BM monster, whatever you want to call it, right before being split at the seams. Pretty gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty gnarly.
Well, I think the basement full of animal carcasses too.
Yeah.
Just,
But I've seen that in other horror movies.
It is. That doesn't make it any better, man. Like I could feel the dankness coming off.
Dank.
But yeah, okay. Well, you in unison?
Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Good and ugly.
So do we do it on 3, or is it 1, 2, 3, and then we say it?
It's always on 3.
Okay.
It's faster that
Okay.
way. Okay. So yeah.
So wait, is it like the 3? Like when we get to the R, do we start saying it? Is it like when the TH, or is it like as soon as like the like?
All right, so Ryan, would you like to tell us how you felt about the movie? Because we can't coordinate 3 people to say.
It's good, man. This movie teaches us the value of individuality. It's all like a metaphor for social networking.
And don't.
On the high run, yeah. I guess groupthink.
Don't groupthink, guys. That's what I'm taking away from this movie.
And kill deer. And if you see something weird in the woods, don't poke it with a stick.
Well, definitely don't poke it with a stick.
Yeah. Otherwise you get egged.
It was an ugly movie.
I'm actually glad that you said that, because I was going to say it's good, bad, and ugly.
Oh, okay.
So I'm happy we didn't say it in unison, because that would
and once again, I'm the hero.
Yeah. So I guess that makes me, the plucky sidekick?
Yeah, the wild card.
So yeah, I think it was good, bad, and ugly. I mean, it had all the things I want in a horror movie, like, this kind of a horror movie at least.
Color.
Moving
frames,
sound.
yeah.
People. Talking.
Yeah. But, it was like, it had all the tropes. It was, it pulled from all my favorite horror movies. But at the same time, it was a bad movie. I'm like, this could have been a half-hour student film.
Yeah.
And it would have pretty much told me the same story. And, of course, ugly being the body horror galore.
Yeah. I agree with Noah.
Smart move.
And he said all that I wanted to say. So
same. Ditto.
Dildo. What?
Ditto.
Oh God, put a bullet in it now, guys.
All right. Well, I guess if there's nothing else for this, we'll get to the shameless plugs. Anyone have anything?
No, I'm good for now.
Yeah. Ryan, by the way, your Halloween costume was excellent.
Oh, thank you very much. I fucking love yours, dude.
Yeah. Way to go, Halloween. Vince, hopefully you'll debut something tonight.
What?
Halloween.
Halloween?
You're going to debut your costume.
Yeah.
Good. All right, so if nothing else, get at us at gbupodcast@gmail.com. You can send us all of your hate mail and death threats there.
Yeah. Fan fiction.
Yeah. Oh, fan fiction.
Good,
yeah,
bad,
guys,
ugly fan fiction.
Send us your fanfic. I'll read it on here. I don't care. Shameless plugs, right?
Yeah.
Also send us your movie reviews if you want to be a guest. Something we forgot. I don't know.
Yeah.
If
you think you can outsmart us, fucking try it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I double dog dare you.
Again, every Thursday you can catch me at McLean's Pub on Peel. Just below St. Catherine in Montreal. I DJ there every Thursday. And I just did a radio interview.
Yeah, that's right.
That's coming out today, so, I mean, you can probably go listen to it online after this airs.
Also, you've been making your Halloween beats?
Yeah, well, that's what I was interviewed for. I did this, a challenge for myself. It was called 31 Days of Halloween, and I dropped a beat every day on my SoundCloud, all like spooky, scary beats, weird stuff. So yeah, that was like a challenge for me, and then I got asked to do an interview with this radio program called Beat Makery. Guy, he also writes for Vice Quebec, so I might do something with that also. But yeah, that interview is gonna air today, which is Saturday, at the 9:30. Yeah, 9:30 to 11, I think the show is. But you can check it out online. It's on CISM, I think 89.3, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. But, yeah.
Where can we find those 31 beats, by the way?
Oh, on my SoundCloud/Vincent Price.
Price spelled with a Y.
SoundCloud.com, yeah, Vincent Price, Pryce.
Yeah, so
right.
I've definitely heard the beats. They're supreme.
Yeah, 89.3.
They're fresh, yo.
Yeah, I sampled a bunch of, there's a Freddy one, the Friday the 13th. I'm going to do a Halloween one, obviously.
Halloween 3?
I do have the Halloween 3 soundtrack, and it was done by John Carpenter.
Yeah.
It's John Carpenter.
What else? Friday the 13th. Yeah, Freddy. Did I do a job? Monster Squad.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Guys, check them out.
Check it out.
And with by the time this airs, all 31 will be up.
Yeah. All those ghoulish goodies.
And I guess don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, all that horse shit at Facebook. Facebook.com/GVU podcast. Where I'm probably going to hassle you every week to like this page. We got us on YouTube, because probably we are listening to this anyways. You've already figured that out.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't do the Twitter anymore, but other people can. Was it GVU Podcast 514? Those numbers are important.
Yeah.
So, without anything else, have a spooktacular Halloween, guys.
Boo ha 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 ha. Boo ha 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 ha.
Good evening. All right. Bye.
Yep.